Okay.
But you talking about the threats, was it also from the government side? Did you get any?
But yes, I was. I was picked up by the SSS at the time, and I was questioned. And I remember the statements that I made out of naivety, but sometimes naivety is good. And that was where I said, look, the Niger Delta thing is real. It's either we deal with it or we'll pay the price. I said the agitation, the vehemence of it is real. It's palpable. I can feel it.
And it's one of the prices we're paying.
And it is. Don't forget, I was born and raised in Port Harcourt, so I kind of, it's my area. And I was particularly concerned about the pollution that was going on. And I think we will be paying the price for that pollution for a long time to come.
Well, that wasn't all about you, Onyeka. I mean, did you learn singing when you were young, or you just
singing found me? It found me. I mean, God gave me that as a talent, and it was something that I inherited from my maternal grandfather. Papa Nuku. When Papa Nuku is singing his hymns in the church, you want to be near him. He had a beautiful voice. My mother inherited it, and I inherited it from my mom.
Tell me about your mother and the role she played in your music career, because I know that, you know, when you came on the scene and started performing publicly, she was literally everywhere.
Not everywhere, but she would come to me. She was so proud.
I was always,
she was always proud. She was proud of me.
Audience.
She was proud of me, and she was a good woman. She was a strong woman. She was a caring, God-fearing woman. And so she left a legacy. My father left a legacy. Now, you have no reason in my family, really, not to find a niche for yourself and make a name for yourself in that niche. And that was what my mother encouraged me. Even while in school, she kept saying, don't forget your music, don't forget your music.
And you were going back in time to those great old folk songs.
Indeed.
And redefining them.
Absolutely.
And it was really nice, wasn't it? I wonder, how many songs have you been able to record in your repertoire?
At least 200.
My goodness.
Yes. Some of them I gave away. Some I don't make any money from them because I had to give away the copyright of those songs. You take Choices and Wait For Me, for example. I don't have the copyright to those songs, but I wrote them. Did them with King Sunny Ade.
Yes, yeah. I was coming to that because apparently along your musical journey, you mixed and collaborated with quite a number of people.
Yes.
But there was a time, I think you started with Chris Okotie. Was there any musical collaboration?
No, there wasn't. No,
it was just a love thing.
Don't even go there. My children will kill you. Just put that one aside.
Okay.
Not to be talked about now.
Okay.
Put that one aside. No, we didn't. We should have done because we were doing live performances.
Before King Sunny Ade, I know you did some work for Sonny Okosun.
Oh yes, Sonny Okosun produced my first musical album.
Yes.
Because we're related by marriage.
How's that?
His wife, Nkechi, is a sister to my first cousin's wife, Ada Danchima. And they lived in Chicago, and I used to come from Wellesley to spend time with them. And in one of those visits, Sonny Okosun called, and I was the one that picked up the phone, and we got talking. I'd heard about him and some of his music. I told him who I was. He said, oh, send me something. So I went into the studio and recorded a demo and sent to Sonny Okosun. He loved it. He said, whenever you come back, let's do something. So when I came back, I got in touch with him. And then we did the first album, and the rest is history. One thing that I found out about Sonny Okosun was how hardworking he was. There was no rest. And how he took care of his whole family, his immediate family, and his extended family. And those were the things that I admired in him.
Was he not also justified in the songs that he sang for Nigeria?
That was just about going to sing, not just Nigeria, but for the whole of Africa.
And I'm sure you would wish his soul rests.
Oh, it's resting all right.
I mean, that was not the only contact you had with, people in the music industry.
Yes.
Obviously, at the stage, people were saying all sorts of things, not me, about yourself and Sonny Ade.
Oh, yeah. We were supposed to. In fact, I'm supposed to have a daughter.
Okay, then spill the beans.
I know, I heard all sorts of things, when this collaboration, we're living in a society where if a man and woman, it's improved now, a man and woman are seen together automatically. There has to be something going on. So when we did the song, they say, they even have a daughter. In fact, on the day of the launching, we now moved on to do the Wait For Me and Choices, talking about family planning. They say on that day is the day we're getting married. So they sent, people came, these drummers, and everybody surrounded that this is what's happening. We launched the music. There was no marriage. They say it's a lie. That in fact, we kept our daughter at home. We didn't want to bring her so that nobody will snap a picture of her. I had the head of state, His Excellency Ibrahim Babangida, met me at a function. I said, "Hey, Onyeka, I hear you and Sonia." I said, "Oga, not you. I beg you, not you."
No, but even at that time,
it was so widespread, the rumor.
Your first son, I know, is a photographer. He was
very talented and a graphic designer. He has a master's in graphic design.
And you're so proud of him because you always talk about him.
I am very proud of him. I'm proud of the second one as well. He has an MBA and he's an artist and he's a singer. He raps, he writes, he produces.
You were telling me about being a singer. That is Ibrahim, right?
Yes.
He had a go at one of your songs?
Oh, yeah. He did the rap at Arumba. Arumba is a song I did for young people to give them.
I wish I could have a copy of
I will give you most definitely a copy of that. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Who, in your opinion, is a singer you admire so much?
Oh, there's so many. You want to put me into trouble. You want to put me into trouble.
But you're just getting to know how you feel.
How I feel. There's so many. I'm very proud of the female musicians who are coming up. Because, at a point, it was just myself and Christia Senimokwe. We were the last women standing. And then at a point, it was just me.
You're still standing.
And I'm still standing. Glory be to God. Yeah. Christy is passed on, but her memory lives on. And her family, I'm very happy that they're doing everything to immortalize because she brought so much contribution in this industry.